There are places in this world shrouded in whispers and legends that seem to possess an unnatural power over those who dare to enter. These are the Sleepy Hills. These hills hold secrets, dark and deep, hidden beneath a veneer of tranquility that is as alluring as it is unsettling. Locals whisper tales of travelers drawn to their deceptive beauty only to be lulled into a slumber so deep, so profound that they never wake. Join me if you dare as we journey into the heart of the Sleepy Hills. Tonight we'll be venturing into 3 specific locations, each one more eerie, more sleep-inducing than the last. Our first stop takes us deep into the heart of the Sleepy Hills, to a place known as the Whispering Pines. Imagine, if you will, a dense forest of towering pine trees, their branches heavy with years, their needles a deep, almost unnatural shade of green. The air here is thick with the smell of pine needles and damp earth, a scent that, while pleasant enough, carries with it an underlying current of something unsettling. The sun struggles to penetrate the dense canopy above, casting long, eerie shadows that dance and writhe on the forest floor. But it's the sound, or rather the whispers, that make this place truly unnerving. A constant low murmur seems to emanate from the trees themselves, like 1,000 voices whispering secrets to one another. Some say it's simply the wind whistling through the pine needles, but those who have dared to venture deeper into the woods, those who have felt the oppressive weight of unseen eyes upon them, they know better. They claim the trees are alive, ancient beings with secrets to tell, secrets that can lull a man's mind into a trance-like state. It's said that if you listen closely enough to the whispers, you'll hear your name being called, a siren song beckoning you deeper into the woods. And once you venture too far, once the whispers have wormed their way into your mind, you'll find yourself overcome with an irresistible urge to sleep. Many have wandered into the Whispering Pines, drawn in by their deceptive beauty, but few have returned. Those who have often speak of strange dreams, vivid and unsettling, filled with shadowy figures and voices that whisper forgotten truths. They return forever changed, haunted by the whispers that continue to echo in the darkest corners of their minds. They say the trees feed on the silence of those who slumber beneath their boughs, their roots drawing energy from the very essence of their dreams. So if you ever find yourself wandering the Sleepy Hills and you hear the whispers of the Whispering Pines calling your name, be warned. Turn back while you still can, lest you become another victim of their hypnotic allure. The stories say that deep within the heart of the Whispering Pines lies a clearing bathed in an ethereal light. It is said that within this clearing stands the oldest tree of them all, a gnarled and ancient sentinel that is said to be the source of the whispers. Those who claim to have seen this ancient tree say that its bark is as white as bone, and that its branches are adorned with hundreds of wind chimes that chime with an eerie melody that seems to seep into your very soul. Whether these stories are true or not is a matter of debate, but one thing is for certain: the Whispering Pines are a place of mystery and danger, a place where the line between reality and nightmare blurs, and where the whispers of the trees can lead you astray, both literally and figuratively. Leaving the unsettling whispers of the Whispering Pines behind us, we journey deeper into the heart of the Sleepy Hills, toward a place shrouded in mystery and an almost perpetual blanket of fog, the Foggy Hollow. Imagine, if you will, a low-lying valley, nestled between the imposing peaks of the Sleepy Hills. The air here is perpetually damp, heavy with the scent of decaying leaves and the promise of rain. But it's the fog, a thick, almost tangible blanket of white that defines this place. It rolls in from the surrounding hills, a silent, creeping menace that swallows everything in its path. Visibility within the Foggy Hollow is limited to mere feet. The fog seems to cling to everything, a damp, chilling embrace that seeps into your bones, into your very soul. It plays tricks on the mind, warping your perception of sound and distance. It's easy to lose your way in the Foggy Hollow, to wander in circles, the disorienting fog playing tricks on your mind, whispering doubts and fears into your ear. The locals say that the fog is more than just water vapor. They believe it's alive, a sentient entity that feeds on the fear and confusion of those who dare to enter its domain. The fog is said to be particularly dense at night, its ethereal glow illuminated by the pale light of the moon. They say that on nights when the fog is thickest, you can hear strange sounds emanating from the depths of the hollow, sounds that defy explanation. The mournful cries of unseen creatures, the whispers of voices on the wind, and a low rhythmic humming that seems to vibrate deep within your chest. Some believe that the fog is a manifestation of the dreams of those who have fallen asleep within the sleepy hills, their subconscious desires and fears given form in the swirling mists. Others whisper of a darker truth, of ancient rituals and forgotten deities that slumber beneath the hills. The fog, their breath upon the world. They say that those who spend too long in the foggy hollow, those who breathe in the damp, heavy air, find themselves overcome by an overwhelming sense of fatigue, a lethargy that seeps deep into their bones. The fog seems to sap their energy, their will to resist its pull, until they're left with nothing but an overwhelming urge to lie down and surrender to slumber. Chapter 3. The Silent Meadow. Our final journey into the heart of the sleepy hills brings us to a place that is perhaps the most unsettling of all, a place where silence reigns supreme and the very air seems to hum with an unseen energy, the Silent Meadow. Imagine, if you will, a vast expanse of emerald green grass stretching as far as the eye can see. Wildflowers dot the landscape, their vibrant colors a stark contrast to the oppressive silence that hangs heavy in the air. The sky above is a vast, cloudless expanse of blue, the sun a blazing orb of heat that seems to have no effect on the unsettling stillness of this place. There is no wind in the silent meadow, no rustling of leaves, no chirping of insects, no birdsong to break the oppressive silence. The air is eerily still, heavy with the weight of untold secrets, and it presses down on you, suffocating you with its tranquility. The silence here is not peaceful, but rather a deafening roar that seems to consume all other sounds, a silence so profound that it feels as if the world itself is holding its breath. It seeps into your mind, driving out all other thoughts, leaving you feeling strangely empty and vulnerable. It's said that the silence of the silent meadow is a living thing, an entity that feeds on the sounds of the world around it. It draws in all noise, all vibrations, until only a hollow, echoing emptiness remains. And within that emptiness it whispers. Those who have dared to venture into the silent meadow speak of a strange pull, a feeling of being drawn towards the center of the meadow, as if by an unseen hand. They say that the silence has a hypnotic quality, a way of lulling you into a false sense of security, making you feel as if you were the only living thing in existence. It's said that the meadow itself is a gateway to another realm, a place where time and space have no meaning. Those who succumb to the silence, who allow themselves to be lulled into slumber by the hypnotic stillness, are said to vanish without a trace, their bodies never to be found. From the unsettling whispers of the whispering pines to the disorienting fog of the foggy hollow and the deafening silence of the silent meadow, the sleepy hills hold a strange power over those who dare to enter their domain. They are places where reality blurs with nightmare, and where the line between slumber and something far more sinister is easily crossed. Have you ever experienced a place with a similar eerie and sleep-inducing atmosphere? Share your stories in the comments below. And if you dare to venture further into the world of the unknown, be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell for more scary stories. Sweet dreams.